Hello, welcome to Wed's Reading Room Owls. I've got two greatly contrasting books for you this month, both wonderful. The first, perhaps for slightly younger readers in the Owls age group, is called Dinosaur Olympics, and this is by Jean Willis, and this is a Piccadilly Press book. The second is a debut novel by Lindsay Barraclough, and this is called Long Lankin, and this is a Random House children's book. The first one is Dinosaur Olympics by Jean Willis. This is hilarious, laugh out loud book from beginning to end, and I'm sure it would delight boys and girls alike. It is very topical, of course, about the Olympics. I'm going to read to you just from the very beginning of the story. The Stegosauruses are about to celebrate Uncle Loops's 190th birthday, which of course is cause for celebration, but it's also an opportunity for the downtown dinosaurs to crash the proceedings. So the very beginning. If there was one thing the uptown dinosaurs liked more than anything, it was a good party, which was the perfect invitation for some rotten beast to come and ruin it. It had all started off so well. The Stigsons had sent out the invitations, and their neighbours in Fossil Street had been looking forward to the big bash at the Stegosaurus' place for weeks. It was Uncle Loops's 190th birthday, a ripe old age even for a sauropod and a great excuse for a celebration. Although his brain had shrunk from the size of a walnut to the size of a peanut during the late Cretaceous period, and he had no idea which era it was, let alone which day, his family wanted this to be a party even he wouldn't forget. As I say, it's laugh out loud from beginning to end. It does offer the possibility of the whole thing descending into some sort of war between the dinosaurs, but can the Dino Mayor, who is called Boris, can he intervene and make things peaceful again? It is absolutely fantastic, brilliantly written by Jean Willis as always, and wonderfully illustrated as well by Arthur Robbins. Our second book, perhaps for slightly older readers in the Owls age group, is by Lindsay Barraclough, and this is called Long Lankin. This is a beautifully written book. It is absolutely fantastic. This is a debut novel, as I say, so I do hope that there are going to be more. The book, the story has been inspired by an ancient ballad about Long Lankin. The two young sisters, Cora and Mimi, have to leave their home in London and go to stay with their aunt, Auntie Ida, in a rather isolated village. When they arrive at her house, they get a sort of less than warm welcome. They do, however, manage to make friends with some children and families in the village. But can Cora actually save her little sister Mimi from the evils that seem to surround this place? I'm just going to read a little bit from fairly near the beginning. The girls have just arrived at Auntie Ida's house and they realise that it's not going to be very luxurious. It's their first night and they're just about to go to bed. The night closes in and the house wraps us up in itself, making its own noises in the dark. Muffled clicks, soft thuds from unknown rooms, the rustling of mice in their secret scratchy places underneath the floors. I can hear beetles creeping along the cracks in the old hairy plaster, and above my head, in the angles of the beams, big black spiders are spinning, softly spinning in the shadows. I hope Auntie Ida is writing her letter so Dad will come and fetch us home. Late, but I don't know how late, I hear slow creaking on the stairs. A gleam of soft candlelight flares under our door for a moment as Auntie passes on her way to bed. Well, Cora does hear some rather haunting voices and she does see some rather eerie warnings as well. But is she able to save Mimi? What is going to happen to them? They dearly want to go back to London, but it seems that for the time being they're going to have to stay. And what is it about Auntie Ida? It really is all very haunting, all very eerie, but incredibly fascinating, exciting. It's a very atmospheric novel and is a real page turner. I'm sure that you're going to love it. I do hope that you will enjoy both these books and also the activities that I've written to accompany them.